drop. That's a sound cue, and now Steve-O shall be picking up the pieces and running a little bit quicker over towards this bomb site, a duel, the opposing IGL.
He picked up the kit as well that was dropped over towards quad. So he's got a little bit more time to work with. ZTR tucked in at the sandbags. Remember, he has no idea where this CT is coming from. Just trying to hide. Steve-O's just going to stick the bomb this entire time. And ZTR just flushed off the heavens. And notice, they have to be very aware that these young Ninjas players could just be swinging onto him. Matty falling without a single kill is very worrying, especially because all of his teammates are doing it in the same fashion. 3 versus 2.
Matty just whiffing a whole magazine there onto pistols. And this retake, it is going to be supported by a kit. Simics, the hero of last round, is going to be joined by Richie, and they're going for this. But Nilo in the smoke will let one go past, waiting for the second. And he'll nail him. He has let Adam be full, but Simics now, with the deagle out, will get one to the head of his own.
I will pick your brains over this roster, because it's the first time I've ever been commentating them.
Really?
Yeah, so... It's nice. So yeah, nice little introduction. Fast B play for young Ninjas. Notice, tucked in, just at the back of default, the spray will mean he only goes 1 for 1. And a lot of ground now being covered by young Ninjas. They're very good at these B executes.
Yeah, the fact that Nose gets 1 there is so impressive. Then Nilo as well on that lurk. Gets the first on the Simics and instantly fades back away to join up with the rest of his team. Maxter, Adam B, Ira, everyone in perfect positions. And young Ninja
for EC Club BRUGGE. Molotov actually going to push Adam into this fight, which Richie does win out.
Ooh, okay, it's a bit of a difference now for the young Ninjas. They are on the back foot. EC BRUGGE with a nice little rebuttal. Nilo and Ira. One already being tagged down to 50 HP because of the burning Molotov. Richie lucky to get away with his life there. And there's still 3 players just dancing around default. 1 on the flank, so if they ever choose to go back, notice, once again, we'll be holding them on point. The bomb, it might not even get planted, because look at the utility. Richie's got a nade in his hand, so he could just deny it. But Matty's just going to spam it through the smoke. Ira now 1 versus 4. It's going to look very difficult for them.
Just really difficult. And there we go. Richie with another clean headshot.
Maxter will be leading the charge. And notice, this is an angle where it's dangerous if they clear you. If they don't, you're guaranteed one, and you can fall away. He's got a nade as well. Goes back towards Wood. They know he might still be here, and he's even able to get another. Matty then baited him perfectly. That's perfect. Notice on this flank, he's going to be a big X factor, because if he dies here without getting a kill, that means that firstly, there's a 3-3, and secondly, Maxter can actually upgrade to an M4. But the thing is, he's waiting for so long and allowing for his teammate to take majority of the contact, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Ira, pretty much at every...
Oh, nice shot. Nilo drive by Simics, and Adam B is tucked in at sandbags this entire time. He's going to be baited in perfectly. Matty, can he get the trade? Not quite. And now the rest of young Ninjas are trying to completely tear apart A, but no. Notice and Richie both get 2 kills and throw Maxter into a 1 versus 3.
Ooh, he does tap away at Richie. Has to reload, and there's no way he wins this, right? He's got 3 isolated fights where they all can crossfire, and he has to find each one somewhat individually. Well, that is 1. Second player towards sandbags, 3rd towards ramp. The ramp player is low, and Maxter on this elevation will see the back of Richie, and it won't be enough, sadly, and he's just trying his best, tapping away, he's missing the shots all over the place. And Adam B has support from Ira, but they're very isolated from each other. They're on 2 different positions. And then you also have support from GTR, but Adam B, he could have, I think he had to get 2 in that position. But the good thing is for the NIP Academy squad is they do have now the majority of their forces here, 3 to be exact, and Max is not too far off. This is going to be so hard for the Benelux squad to try and break through. That's a good start from Richie. However, the smokes being put down are just so dangerous. Wait, Simic somehow left the bomb down, and they actually have the advantage. Now back to a 2 versus 2, and Max just runs through. Kit on Nilo, smoke on the bomb. Steve-O's been noticed. as Steve-O will not get the 1v2.
Number of rounds on their CT halves.
Ooh.
Here it gets a little bit overzealous. Ends up losing his life.
Another good nade though onto Richie, supported by Adam B on the rifle, and now it's just in the Molotov, swings out, gets a little bit of damage, but his days were over there. Isolated on an island there, and it will be ZTR and Nilo. Stacked up, the Org rings true, drops the bomb, and because of the utility damage, look how low some of these players are, but the problem is Matty and Natus slices up the bomb site, and Maxter now called upon to 1v3, but the HP on every single player is low, and he has a Molotov where he can throw towards sandbags, for instance, and that's smoke for the site for bomb, and he has a kit.
He probably will deploy that in a sec. He just wants to try and find an opener first. It could be Matty, but no, looks the wrong way of himself. Flashes in for a peek just as the molly fades. Will allow a little bit more information. Look at this boost though. Richie gets rid of Adam B.
That's huge, but it is the low energy player. Era hit with a flashbang or a smoke, but a sudden piece of utility will mean that Matty can understand where he is and isolate the frag. Molotov will get extinguished from that smoke on the bomb plant. Simics, who has been naded down just there by ZTR, shall get finished off by Nilo. Look at Stevos though. He's trying to help Matty out, but he will not be able to. The IGL now called upon for a 1 versus 3. That's the first shot, but his position has been alerted. And
here, there's potential for it.
Yeah, I think so. I think you could be along the same lines. And well, that's the second frag going in their favor. Nilo still has support from Maxter if it's needed. ZTR in towards middle will win the gun duel on Simics. Maxter wins it on Natus, and Zywoo all left alone once again in the clutch position, and Maxter with the elevated position shall just eliminate him. 24 to C side. Well, they're going to go straight for a fast A. There's no one actually even on the bomb site right now. It is just Adam B playing full retake, and Young Ninjas, they'll just have to go for basically a 5 versus 5 retake until Adam B finally strikes.
There's so much utility on Young Ninjas. Look, there's 4 flashbangs and a smoke. They can be deployed by ZTR to accommodate everyone coming out of heaven. This is quick, and immediately all the kills are coming in a matter of moments, all for this CT side. It is just Stevo's here, and whilst he does get one with this gimmick, that is all. Bomb can be defused. Young number of rounds on the board already. I'd say that 6 would be a pretty good number for EC Club BRUGGE to achieve. Would you say that's fair, or would you expect a little bit more?
I think 6 is fair. Seeing how they got 7 last time, that still wasn't good enough. And maybe that is foreshadowing something, but no, on a normal round, 6 should be enough. And yes, I think that is the only correct response, because the bomb right now, I was going to say, Matty doesn't have it. He is it above, or is he just mollied it?
Oh, it should be fine.
Okay, that got really scary.
Contact down on towards B, and he's not going to hear this at the moment.
I think the A players will actually hear it more, and then both those smokes, now definitely they know what's happening. All 3 players coming from the exact same position. Door will be opened up. Stevo will be sizzling in that Molotov for a moment. Nade, as the door closes, will just bounce off, and I think the door's been blown open because of that, but Stevo, even though he was cooked alive, shall be still dealing damage with the AWP.
Secret ZTR going to be tested on the AUG. Don't know if it's really got the fire rate for this, but we're about to find out.
I believe it. I don't think it's necessarily the fire rate there. I think it's just the fact that so many people are going in so many different areas. Nilo down towards Dark. I don't know if they would have heard him, but he does have support now from the AWP of Era. You have Adam B and Max are not too far away, and it will be the AK, just Farmhouse. And it is just Stevo all alone. Era's been quite unfortunate with this AWP, it feels like. He's just getting domed every time he comes around a corner.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh. Stevo's just gets domed. Quick into A, it looks like. Adam B tucked up on high and is dealt with. Very nice flashbangs. Supporting these entry routing. EC Club BRUGGE just immediately pop. Don't get me wrong. Young Ninjas, they are going to go for it, but that smoke completely is a detriment. Richie finds each other rotations, and in fact, he might have heard one, but might not be ready for Maxter. Up close. ZTR is now going to be down on towards B by himself. Anticipates the HE and the incendiary. And Maxter deals with Steve-O's lurk.
Bomb will be planted. 2 versus 4 post plants. Closest is ZTR. A lot of noise. They don't care. They're going to try and just power their way through. But speaking about powering through, Natus will do that over towards door. Slowly going back into their even advantage. Richie swings out on a timing. ZTR low. They don't know about where this third player is now. And Era, he has to step in, but he steps in so late. Oh, mix now. Will he find the first contact? He'll have to back off. Equally with Steve-O as that flashbang just perseveres further. Somehow Simic has got a kill there. I don't feasibly understand how that was possible, but the bomb site is theirs now. But look how close the whole of BRUGGE is. Notice Steve-O, pretty much everyone is here to play and the bomb's been dropped.
Yeah, this is difficult. Richie's found another. It's just Nilo and Era. In fact, make it just Era. 1 kill, that's great. But oh, hello.
Plan hasn't gone their way, and it's Richie just farming some sweet, sweet eco. Steve-O's like, you know what, I want some, but Natus steals both of them. Unlucky. And Simic will have some fun there. Over on A, Natus is looking like he might push in towards lobby, and Steve-O only go for that first. Does drop the low HP player. Richie will hear them rocking up the vent, and this is where Natus comes into play now. 14 HP, Maxter is on. That Molotov is just going to make him a little bit wary, and Richie's coming up the ladder behind them. He will be spotted out as he draws from a Molotov on top of Nilo, and Nilo actually does somehow get that frag. Natus now is about to get backstabbed. This round is actually going to go in the way of Young Ninjas, unless Matty has something to say about it on the rotation.
So far removed, though. He's just come up the vent.
They haven't heard of him.
Maxter's not ready. 1v1. Nilo drops the smoke. Matty with the spam. Trying to suggest he's rotating along. Tries to go up and over, but Nilo...
Ninjas, or will EC BRUGGE be stopping them in their tracks? Only time will tell, but firstly, Smithix, that's not him, that's an alcohol company. Simix will just fall.
Steve-O's is rotating down towards single. Oh, nearly. Catches the player going towards control. Instead, is going to be overwhelmed, I think, because he's currently looking over at vent. Yeah. Makes his way.
3 players, and then Steve-O's not too far away. Seemingly seems like a fake save. They've thrown the util, then waited. Matty reveals himself. Everyone goes 1 for 1. And that's exactly what they need. They get the opening quite quickly there, and then it's Maxter and Adam just kind of trading each other out. So Steve-O's left alive. On that orb, or sorry, on the A1S now, actually going for the 1 versus 3. So we'll spot Era out. Okay, that got you have something in the next round. Whereas right now, I'm looking like you're using the majority of utility straight away. Natus literally had nothing at the start. And it's going to be a faster play from ramp down outside as well. 4 ramp, 1 down. Adam B's already been tagged. Max has already been tagged. Simix has accidentally done loads of damage. And they're walking to Steve-O. Oh my god.
Oh, I like this from Nilo. Really good find. Steve-O's has got a kill in the meantime.
Yeah, Nido's done amazing. There's only 1 player here. It's still Natus. A flashbang, though. Everyone's blind. They're shooting their teammates. They're going either side of the bomb site. 1 versus 3 for overtime. Simix now. He's got 2 low HP players, and they're only 2 alive. This is such a winnable 1v2, and they're going to take the fight to him. Adam B tries to duel. Maxter above him. Wait. No, they don't realize. Simix has gone past him. Surely they see him. No way. Okay, they will. Ooh,
there you go, A rush.
Very fast A rush. Brandon, you literally asked for it. You said they hadn't done it yet before, and here it is. Natus and Matty completely shut down. It's curtains for the city side of EC Club BRUGGE. Simix will find Era, but it is just going to allow ZTR then to trade him effectively. Richie and Steve-O now, 1 from heaven, 1 from main.
Yeah, this round feels pretty unwinnable, especially with Adam B finding Richie and ZTR.
Dear make noise. That's really rough for them. Door gets swung open, but it was not by a CT side member. It was by by Natus, and he will close it back again. You've got 3 players in lobby, now only 2, 1 in vent, and he will throw a nade plus a Molotov. Natus is dead. Neo just killed him on the ladder. It's all down to Matty. 13 kills in this game so far in overtime. 1 versus 3. That's the first. They know his position. He lines them up. The era dancing